Alright guys, so welcome to the channel. This is twitch.tv/DozaBob. My Twitter is DozaBobTV. Today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing TradeSkillMaster, TradeSkillMaster add-on, TradeSkillMaster desktop application, and Appraiser, how to set up everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the channel, and we'll get to it. And my channel is also Doza Bob as well if you guys want to check out that video. I'm going to be making this into a highlight on my Twitch, and I'll be making this into a video on my YouTube. So let's get to it. Hello? Okay, just making sure that my voice is coming out. Okay, this is the TradeSkillMaster add-on. This is the TradeSkillMaster website. Let's see if put this there. Okay, there it is. What you need for this, I would recommend you getting a curse client, which is where you could get most of these add-ons right here. I do apologize that my desktop is a bit of a mess, but this is the curse client. You could actually set it up where it you put all these uh, add-ons into your add-on folder into your World of Warcraft. So this is the curse client. Really recommend it to get this. And usually I would have music and stuff going on in the background. Due to the fact that I'm going to be posting this on YouTube, it's going to be no music. So I'm going to try to do this to the best of my abilities without music. So what this is the TradeSkillMaster is a module add-on suite designed to help both players new to gold making scene as well as their experienced auction house goblins streamline the gold making process, including everything from the crafting things to buying mats to snatch deal defying this craft canceling auctions. What does that mean? It makes everything simple to make some gold, easy gold. This is the core, mixing up the groups. Download it from the TradeSkillMaster add-on overview. Overview. There you go. There's a website right there. Um, there's the core, the accounting. I would recommend getting anything and everything that says TradeSkillMaster. If it has a TSM stamp, get it. Get the additions, Auction DB. Auction DB is really good. It's an hourly rate, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Auctioning, it tells you all the stuff that's sold, what, no, that's other. Uh, Putting stuff in the auction house. Like you could do like 300 auctions and like less than 10 seconds, which is actually pretty nice. And I'll show you that in a bit. The crafting, TradeSkillMaster destroying. Instead of like if you're doing milling, you just like right right click, then mill, right click and mill, right click and mill. TSM item tracker tracks how many items you have in all your tunes. Like this says Polly has 75 light parchments and Sappy has 66, and in total it says 173. This also you can make it into groups where the TSM mailing, TSM shopping, like if you could make yourself groups, or you could do TSM sniping. Warehousing is just basically if you want to put stuff in the auction house, not in the auction house, but in the guild bank, and the the guild bank, the regular bank, and the TSM auction. I would recommend you getting the TSM auction because make sure you get that checked when you actually have the add-ons on. Um, there is many guides by Fat Loots, even though they're very old. A lot of people say they're old, but I still learn from them. It's just basic stuff. I believe Profits has made a new guide on that. If not, he's did a guide for TSM3. Same thing with Fat Loots. I'm not quite sure about Silent Thunder. This is TradeSkillMaster add-ons guides. Uh, there's video guides right there. If you want to know about written guides, go to Sapu's, Shadam, Cryon, and Cathromon. I do apologize if I do say the names. I butcher the names. I would recommend getting you those add-ons, the TradeSkillMaster add-ons, and also this thing called the TradeSkillMaster desktop application. What does this application do, it makes it where you don't have to scan the auction house every like 10-20 minutes, because before this TradeSkillMaster desktop application, you had to scan the whole bank. You had to scan the whole bank for like almost 10 to 20 minutes. But this, it keeps on going. It like scans it like every 30 minutes for what realms you have scanned. And auction DB, while auction prices, setting up the secure, it's really nice. Make sure you WoW directory, where is your WoW game from? Go to the like C program files 86 World of Warcraft. That's where you should put that stuff is. You do a backup, export items to accounting data. Like if you want to put this in a, I believe, a CSV file, which you could do in you could put that in Excel and do spreadsheets and all that. How do you set up the realms? Go over to once you download the add-on, once you download the TradeSkillMaster, it will send you. This is what it looks like right here. It says right there, TradeSkill WoW directory, C program files, 86 World of Warcraft. This is the TradeSkillMaster application R250. I'm at 254. And I just pressed this thing called the Setup Realms or Setup Deal Notifications. But we're going to go over to the Setup Realms. So this is the Setup Realms. First off, you need to make yourself an account to the TradeSkillMaster. This is the realm selection. Make sure to check on the auction DB and the WoW auction. If you do EU and US, just update it and you say yes. Go to yes. So I have many realms. I do a lot of stuff on many realms. So if I wanted to add a US, let's say mitochondrias. See if we could find it in here. Can't find it, we'll just do a random one. Okay, let's do mitochondrias and add realm. There you go. Then add checkmark the auction DB and checkmark the WoW auction. So that's it. Then it should be coming in here about in 30 minutes to an hour. It will actually be on the updated auction DB or the WoW auction. What are the sites that you want to know about stuff, like where to find it? Go to Stormspire, that's a good site. Elvine for if you want to put the strings. What are strings? Strings is all this, see all this right here, this adders and all these names. You just copy these codes and put into import string, which I will get to in a little bit. There's a Fatlutz's group, which is basically the same thing as Elvine's. Another good website to check out is WoW Auction, where it's basically you're going to get the prices for many of the stuff. And Loot Appraiser, which we're actually going to go on it about in a little bit. So after you get all these add-ons set up, your desktop application, set up your realm. But first off, you actually have to make an account with TradeSkillMaster. Let's get to the game. So you open it up, go /TSM. So it's going to look very, very confusing with all this. I do apologize with the mess with my UI. Usually I have a lot of other stuff going on, like you see this says groups, module operations, tooltips, TSM application, accounting. So I basically have all these right here, auction DB, WoW auction. It just goes on, and it does. This TradeSkillMaster is a beast of an add-on. It is completely free. And let's pretend to make a group. Let's do Twitch YouTube group. So as you may notice, it does not have anything in the groups. So let's go back over here. Let's copy all this string. They actually have some of the strings on Reddit. Just Google like TSM strings, TradeSkillMaster strings for cloth, other stuff like ore, glyphs, pets. Just there's just an abundance of stuff they can put in. So how do you import the string? You copy whatever you found, what you want to put, and you just can Control C, Control V then you press OK. Then as you may look over here, oh yeah, it's because due to the fact that I already have a group that's like this, so it would look like this after, but due to the fact that I already have it in a group, that's why it's not showing up on that group. So look at all these items right here. All these transmog. These transmog are from. I added a bunch of transmog since I've been farming. So, and the way to export the stuff is you export Control Alt, Control C, then give to one of your buddies or put on a forum, which will actually be nice. How do you set up these groups? How do you set up these operations? Like I set this up operation where it says sell transmog. I make a little operation right here in the module operation. Go to auctioning, make a group, make an operation you want. Then you set up your post. What do you want to post it at? How many stacks, bid percent, how much you want to uncut. Uh, I know I'm not. A lot of people use an average, a wild auction market, and the auction DB, which is actually pretty good. But right now I'm just testing this out, which is I'm doing a 75, 150, and 100% wild auction market. You can actually put it where it won't post anything below, because if it's people are putting it like way below the price of the item, way below the price of the item, then it won't post. But if you click this where it actually does post at minimum price, then it's going to post it below the price of the person that you're undercutting. Uh, what else? Also, there's this thing called shopping. Go down here and you put in this thing right here called average 20% wild auction region market slash 20% DB market, global market, and if you go to the auctioneer and you go to the shopping operation in the TradeSkillMaster, you actually get snipe items, which you could get stuff for like 55. You could get a death charger for 55 gold if you're lucky, or a Violus Hands for like 1k, because a lot of people do post stuff at very, very low prices, and you could snipe it and you could flip it. So let's go over to here. I had a bunch of transmog ready, expired just for this video. So as you may see right here, all this stuff, all these transmog that I got while I've been farming the veil, not the veil, but Blastolands, farming Blastolands, Dolfrak, Diarmall, AQ20, Stone Talon Mountain, the Black Rock Stronghold. That's another good place. So let's just get all these guys going. Okay, I think that's enough for that. Then you go over to the auction house. Then it's gonna look like this. This is the TradeSkillMaster auction item add-on. So you could do either quick post, be like quick post. If you just want a quick post, it just hold shift and click, then it will post the item. It will post the item. But because I already have made it into groups, I could just go auctioning, go to the auctioning tab, and press start post scan. And it's going to go through all the stuff. Then it's going to be like, oh, you could post this at whatever prices. Blah blah blah. So it's going to take a while due to the fact that I just barely started with my PC and it's a bit slow. Yes, soon TSM 3 will be coming out, hopefully within 3 months. Hey Ordinoth, hey Roberto Ducci, hey DJ Fartbutt, welcome to the channel. I'm trying to do this video level 99. Good job, good job. Be doing this video for Twitch and YouTube. So due to the fact that I'm just doing a wild auction market, it's been good to me so far. But I'm going to be trying to do a wild auction market and a auction DB because due to the fact that my computer's been messing up, I had to reset all my stuff. So, oh, this is another thing that you need to know. So, So you'll notice that I'll be posting all my stuff very quickly. Go to the, I think, go to the module operations, go to auctioning, and go to create macro and bind scroll. What would that do? It will show you how to post the stuff like within seconds. So you see all these items, instead of clicking post, 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 one click at a time. Don't be a clicker. But look at this. Boom, within seconds. Already gone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit of delay. And all those items are actually in the auction house right now. Um, what what was that thing I was talking about, the macro? Well, it'll make this blank macro, which will say TSM buyout or TSM cancel, but I set it up where it says this right here, the TSM crafting, buyout, destroying. So whenever I do control scroll or craft, it does control scroll, it does all those items that I need, instead of just doing buyout and cancel. What else is another thing? Another thing about TSM, you could do TSM destroy, which I have about 80, 89 iron ore, so I could destroy that into, I could prospect that into lesser stone. And oh yeah, this add-on right here, this is called Loot Appraiser, which actually gives you the looted item value. It's by the man, the myth, the legend, Profits TV. So go check out his channel. It's either called Wild Profits. His name is Ray Gold on Twitter. So by me prospecting all these items, I'm roughly getting about 100 gold or so. Do apologize. It's just like no music right now due to the fact that I'll be posting this on YouTube. I'm not. I'll probably be editing this. If not, I'm just gonna do it. Just post it raw. Hey Scarlett. I saw that you messaged me on BNet on EU. Do apologize I didn't, because I was fixing a lot of stuff. So right there, I made about 100 gold of looted item value. But what you could do, let's go over to the dead mines. I mean, not the dead mines. Let's go to the not Scarlet Monastery, the stockades. The add-on is called Loot Appraiser, which you get it from, where is that site? Here it is. The Curse Client, right here. The Loot Appraiser. You can set it up for your global market, your global realm market, your realm market, your historical price, market value. This, look like this. It's updated now since 0.42. I think it's like, I don't remember what's the version right now. And it'll tell you the items of how much they cost, all the transmog, your cloth, anything that you loot, basically. So let's see if this works. So let's kill an enemy, and it should pop up a window. Okay, yeah, see, it's gonna pop up this window. We're just gonna do stockades for like 5-10 minutes. I do apologize with all these add-ons, it's just like blocking everything. Yeah, it's been a while since I was trying to stream, because I was thinking like, should I just make a YouTube video just by itself, or should I just make it a Twitch video and make it to a highlight and make the YouTube video at the same time? I think this would just be easier for me, and I think it should be under 30 minutes. And a lot of people have been having problems of setting it up. Nope. I'm just going to the same room over and over. Fail. Uh, So after I kill all these guys, it should be giving me like a lot of items. There's probably some like items that cost about 4K or so of Transmog, but I don't know. One of my friends got a 4K piece here, of Transmog. Yeah, it's just That's the thing about running dungeons. And I did watch a video today how to do a. If you type in exclamation point PL, that's a power leveling guide by Mr. Asmongold himself. What's up, y'all? It's boy Asmongold. TM. If you want to level from 1 to 60, and that guide will actually show you how to get to 160 no problem. And it's good with no experience potion, and you can do that within 4 to 7 hours. Yeah, the reason I just got to keep on talking, I want to give out more information about stuff. Let's see what else we can talk about. Loot Appraiser is a good add-on. Like I said, if you have to pay for the add-ons, then it's against the TOS of. But you could donate. Oh, let's kill these guys. Let's kill them. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, how did you level from? No, no. Here we go. Okay, this is a fail. This is a fail. Okay, let's just reload that. It's a he misprinted the hours, so it's a 4 to 7 hours, which I should change that. Oh, I don't know what is going on. Like I said, the TradeSkillMaster add-ons. Go to TradeSkillMaster. Get all these add-ons. There's guides upon it. Fat Loot, Silent Thunder, Well Profits. Written by Sapu, Shadam, Cryon, uh, Pathroman. This is the desktop application. Download that if you have Windows or Mac. Don't forget to set up your realms first off. Uh, set up an account with TradeSkillMaster. Much appreciated to that. And you could check out your great deals, top sellers, who's the top seller in your realm. There's a lot of stuff. Go check out Stormspire, Elvines, Fat Loots, Wild Auction. If you want to know about anything about power leveling, go watch Amrin's videos. He power levels like a boss. He does some Ember Soak, Bastion and Twilight farm. Let's see if it's working now. Okay, I think this is gonna be a fail video. Alright, I'm gonna be ending the stream right now, and we're gonna go back to gold farming, and I'm just gonna restart my World of Warcraft. Alright guys, I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'll post this video on YouTube. And with this fail, I'm gonna put this fail up here. Alright, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Yeah.